What's up, tile badassery? My name is Jason McDaniel with Stoneman Construction. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to my boy, the Flash, Carl, the Flash Leonard. Carl and I become really good friends, and he is an epic mechanic in the tile industry. So if you're looking to learn some cool stuff about tile, check out Cutting Edge Tile. Right now, we're going to talk about fit and finish. That term I'm familiar with because I'm an evaluator for the CTEF, and the CTEF puts on a test called the CTI. If you pass, you get a number. My number is 1273, and I am a firm believer in that test. If you've been setting tile 4, 5, 6 years and you can't pass that test, learn about methods and standards, check out the TCA handbook, the NTCA, become a member of the associations so that you can eventually take it and pass. So, fit and finish. That is one of the most important things in tile. If it's tuned up and it looks good when it's done, that is what fit and finish is about. Easing all your cuts, making sure that your grout lines are straight and true. If you have a Schluter profile, which, as we all know as tile mechanics, the customer, the contractor, they're gonna focus in on those details. We do a Schluter profile at every transition on our floors. It's great because it allows for a movement joint there. If you have hardwood and it's meeting up to tile, you can do a little silicone bead on the opposite side of this Schluter, and the floor can move outside of the tile a little bit and it won't affect that joint. So little details like that can be the difference in an amazing job or just a so-so job. I've mocked this up purposely to show that we are a little bit off right here. It's just a hair off, but you can see it. And you can also see the microchipping that we have up against this Schluter profile right here. And the grout joint is just a little bit off. When JB, Jeremy Bickett, CTI 1353, does a tile installation, when I come in, this is what I look at. I walk over, I feel it with my hand, and right now you can see this right here. It's not flush, it's not tuned up. That is a fit and finish thing right there. So you can see that it's not tuned up and it has all these little microchips here. The way to avoid this is just get yourself a 100 pad or a block, 80, 100, 120 grit block that you can sand that edge over, ease it over a little bit, or throw it on your grinder. Using a sanding block would be preferable because you're not throwing that dust in the air and killing yourself. We made these cuts with my man Mark Smith from Helix Super Hellion blade. It's an amazing blade. I usually, when I do an install, I would take my block or my sanding disc and ease that over. Right now, we're trying to show that this fit and finish, it's not fit and it's not finished, that's for sure. I'm gonna show you an example of something that is absolutely tuned up. We had just shown an example of something that was probably acceptable. I've seen that. We've all seen that on job sites. There's a big development around here in Portland called Street of Dreams. We call it the Street of Screams. The work that I saw in the Street of Dreams, which are supposed to be multi-million-dollar homes that are built in 6 months, the work that I saw there, it looked like the example that we just gave you. That can be the norm for a lot of tile installers and contractors alike. So I think a lot of it is training your eyes to see something that is installed at a much higher level. Maybe what you've seen is good tile work. So what we want to do here is show you exceptional tile work, a level of tile setting that can be achieved. So we're training the eyes right now. I have to do it. I have to train my eyes, to train the eyes of the guys on the crew. We have to show you what perfection looks like. Perfection changes based on what tile you're setting to. This tile is a little bowed, it dips in the corner a little bit, so this is about as good as we could do it. So check this out. This is an example of a Schluter transition. All these tiles are eased over. We have a uniform 1/8 of an inch grout joint. Sorry, Flash, I know you want to see a 1/16 there, but we're not all perfect like you. This right here, this transition is clean. All the cuts have been eased. We can show you that it is lippage free. right there. So this is a really great example of the difference between something that's, you know, good tile work and something that is exceptional, great tile work. If you want to be good, be good. Good, you know, there's a lot of good tile setters out there, but everybody has the chance, everybody has the ability to be great, to be exceptional. And this is what I'm talking about. On our YouTube channel, I want to focus in on exceptional. Train your eyes to see perfection. I think that tile, for me, it's very personal. When I'm setting tile, it is very personal. I can feel it in my body when I'm setting tile, and that's kind of what I look for from the end user, from my customers. I want people to walk into the room and have a physical reaction to the work that we do. You can probably see just in my demeanor that I actually feel it in my soul, in my body. Don't accept being a good tile setter when you can be a great, exceptional tile setter. That's what we're looking for. You know what? I said it before, I'll say it again. Hashtag that.